Chewy, déjalo. Come on. Good boy. Good boys, come on. Vente. Entra a la casa, por favor. Thank you, Joey. And my poor little chupacabra. He had to use the bathroom. And then he threw up. Dogs are always throwing up. I don't know why. Maybe they're trying to lose weight. Maybe they're trying to lose weight. Dios mío. Hola, putis. It's me, Racheta Puñeta Chancleta with the tetas. Who is saying here with me? Do not be shy. I do not like Helen Kellers. Learn how to type, Poto. You did not even say a word. You're not even saying anything. I've pinned my Cash App because I'm a goddess. Hola, HMB. Hola, Mahid. Hola, Dave. Hi, Dave. Hi, Banksy. Hola, Crunchy Biscuits. Happy Monday, sucios y sucias. How is everyone? Himanshu says your presence poses a rare elegance that is effortless. YouTube is pissing me off. This has been glitching so bad. Okay, a ver. Himan says your presence possesses a rare elegance that effortlessly commands attention without seeking. Yeah, whatever. I'm seeking money. Hola, Crunchy Biscuits. How was your weekend? Hola, Gareth. What existential inquiry perpetually occupies the recess of your conscience, despite its apparent unanswerability? I don't know what you're saying, Puto. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Hola, Javi. Gareth says, love the accent. Thank you. Crunchy Biscuit says, did you watch Reigns vs. Fatu? Of course I did. I couldn't believe it. I don't care what nobody says, Crunchy Biscuits. Jacob Fatu should have won the WrestleManias because if that was in a street fight, everybody watching the fight would have said, oh, Roman Reigns got his ass kicked. Jacob won that fight. It was a good match. What quality do you consider indispensable in a person worthy of your admiration and trust? A lot of money. You must be new here, man. I'm Racheta Puñeta Chancleta with the tetas. I am interested in money. More money. And more money. I have dated guys that look like a boiled egg. Okay. I dated a guy who had no arms before because he was rich. You know, that is what is important to me. Crunchy Biscuit says they make Reigns win because he is the big dog. The big dog of K. He has 3 moves. Hola, Jeremy. Hola, Alien. Hola, Mikey. This pendejo is asking me if I wear a bra. Crunchy Biscuit says true. It is true. Roman Reigns. He has think tang 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 Superman punch, woo-ha woo-ha, and a spear. Hola, Ian. Javi says that makes me sad, New York, California. ¿Qué carajo es eso? Alien says, blow me a kiss, please. Send me money, please. Himan says, how would you describe the version of yourself that exists beyond society's expectations? I don't care about society's expectations. I don't care about nobody's. You know whose expectations I care about? Mine. Rob says, sup. What's up, Rob? Mikey says, Latinas are the best medicine. And silent killers. Himan says, if you could immortalize a single moment of your life, which moment would you merit such permanence? You're annoying me. John Anthony says, so pretty, Bubba. Like, dang. Hola, John Anthony. Javi says, life is more than money. No, it's not. Rob says, hello, beautiful. Crunchy Biscuit says, chat, no money, no honey. Exactamente. I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, Ian. John says, hello, beautiful lady. How are you doing? I'm John. Hola, John. Do you look like a rock star or a bum? Which one is it? You look like an artist. Are you an artist, John? Hola, Rachel. Thank you. Rob says, where are you from? I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. A ver, from Miami. Pero I'm in Los Angeles. And my cousin Stephanie's apartment with popcorn ceilings. Dios mío, this is like a nightmare. John says, just me, baby. Let's see. You look like Rob Zombie. What do you do for work, John? Hola, Martin Hampson. Hola, Adeja. Greetings and salutations. I just smashed the like button. Ian says, LA Freedom. Wish I was there. LA Freedom, mira. I know I'm all about money, but one thing that I am not is dumb with my money. And living in LA makes you very dumb with your money. Oh, sure, let me go get a green juice for $50. Oh, let's go to Air One to get bland chicken wings for $45. Everything from Air One is bland. Very bland. John says, I'm retired. Oh, retired from what? Jefferson says, oh, my. Sorry, okay, whatever. Rob says, what do you like? Roast me, please. Oh, I can roast you in my cameo. Julian Sanchez says, I'm never too, baby. I love you too. Julian Sanchez, I do not love you. You are telling yourself these lies. Why would I love a man who's never done nothing for me? Please. Crunchy Biscuit says, did you watch Rollins versus Braun? Yes. That was that Saturday night's main event? That was the last one. Ian says, I'm useless with money, a fool, and their money easily parted type deal. Get better with it. Hola, Nicholas. Jefferson says, Papa's cheeks. Okay, I'm not going to read your comments. You don't make sense. You do not make sense. Hola, Ben Liam. Today. Oh, it was on Raw. I did not watch Raw yet. Rob says, take me back to Miami, please. Are you from Miami? It is very ghetto now. Have you been? Javi says, where can we donate the monies? The Cash App is pinned in the comments. The link is in the bio. The Venmo link is also there. If you go to where it says all my links. Exactamente. Exactamente. So, putis, how was everybody's weekend? Erin Wilder says, how you doing? How you doing, Erin? I ain't good. I cooked and baked all weekend. What did you cook? Are you a good cook or are you like, I made a sandwich? Crunchy Biscuit says, how was your weekend? Yeah, it was eventful. I dumped one sugar daddy, found another one. Went to the bank, got my hair done. Let me see. I tried to start a new account to sell feet pics. Because, gotta make money. I'm a hard worker. Let's see. I took pictures. I went to the dog park with Choo Choo. I watched wrestling. I watched the, como se dice, Clashing Italy. And I watched the Máscara Lucha Libre. I love Lucha Libre. Adeja says, blessed to see another day. Thank you. Javi says, I'm Italian. That's how I cook. Oh, I love Italian food. Erin Wilder says, you are my girl. I am not your girl. Video game says, hey, how's the parties been, girl? The parties. Please, I do not go to parties. They don't deserve my presence. Bordala says, you still have your Twinkie. I don't know what the hell that is. 5150 says, take a shower, you look dirty. Puto, you could not even breathe in the same air. That's how much better I am than you. My air quality is naturally better than yours. You cannot tell me to take a shower, please. You cannot even come into the vicinities that I walk through. You cannot even get access to my shower. Hola, certified quality. Hola, Juan Gomez. Bob 23 says, damn, mommy, you're so hot. Whatever. Certified quality says, you seem nicer today. Get a backbone. Jamin there's nothing real about this narcissist, manipulative psychopath. Thank you. I am a psychopath and a sociopath. I wouldn't say manipulative. You think it's manipulation because you cannot relate. Pero just because men want to give me money for being a goddess does not make me manipulative when they, in fact, enjoy it. Loser. Bordales says still have ring down. ¿Qué carajos eso? I baked homemade cornbread and chocolate chip gluten-free cookies. So you made a real cornbread but made your cookies gluten-free? No entiendo. Doesn't cornbread have more gluten than cookies? Adeja says she's roasting air quality. Viva la reina of comedy. Gracias. Video game says anyone who uses the word manipulative immediately assume they don't what they're talking about. Exactamente, video games. Jamie says nobody enjoys the strain of syphilis you possess. You wish you could touch me to get syphilis, puto. He's a dusty. I probably blocked him on my fan site, so he's here because he's mad. Hola, mad. Javi says cornbread for the cookies for the wife who needs to be. Oh, I see. I'm good, Ahmad. How are you? Hola, Brandon Stevens. No, I do not play that. 51 says, how many horses are walking around tireless because of your wig? This is not a wig. This is perfect hair. What kind of wig has split ends, puto? Hola, Alex Smith. The queen of sociopaths is here. Thank you. That makes my day. It really does. I do not take it as an insult. What do you do for a living? Exists. Keep up. I exist. I am a goddess. I am a kingdom. I am a foot model. My perfect size 5. It's true, Javi. You know, you can judge me. The fact of the matter is, if you could do it too, you would. Your hair is so long it can wrap around me 7 times and choke you. Like this. Como un noose. Adisha says, truly appreciate the time she takes out to do the live stream. She's hilarious. Thank you, Adisha. You are very kind to me. You can see a lot of the sensitive men who cannot deal with a goddess dominating. Hola, slide counter. He says, I liked your nose. Thank you. It is my nose. I was born with this nose. This nose runs in my familia. It is time for my favorite snack. You guys know already. First form barbecue beef stick con una yerba madre de revelberry. Do I have a straw? Yes, I got a straw today. Sometimes I forget straws and then it makes my lipstick look crazy. Good for you, certified quality. Very good. It's because they don't know how to treat women. It's because they're broke. Rich men don't complain about none of the things I say. Only the broke ones. Oh, you're manipulating us into paying to see your feet. I did not put a gun to your head and tell you to buy my feet pictures, cabrón. That is a life decision that you made. I had nothing to do with your fetish. Certified quality says, poofed, I treated women perfectly all my life of dating. Your mother does not count. It is true, Javi. Bang Liam says you're too much. Apparently, I cost way too much. Way too much for these dusties. I got thing either them to go into alcohol drugs influence today my buddies. I don't know. I don't know about you, certified. Hola, ducks. Espérate, I need to cut this with scissors. Because of you, I never stray too far from the dusties. Because of you, I will never show my feet to a man in sandals. There we go. Pokemon card said, look, Mira, you see, you guys who are mad, this one is asking to see toes. I told you. Send me money, Pokemon. Certified quality says I go to massage spas. Oh, for Juno, hookahs. You would be the type to go to a spa for female attention. I got millions, so why not? Millions, please. You do not have millions. Millions of pennies. Every day a different lady. Your tias visiting does not count as different ladies. Can you do the helicopter? Helicopter, helicopter. Topa, 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 helicopter. Crunchy Biscuit says watch hours remaining. It was like less than 200 now. We are getting there. I just got to the spa alone. A regular spa? What kind of spa? Adisha says it amazes me how many people try to troll or trash talk her. It's obviously pointless to do so. Exactamente. Oh, Javi says massage. Hola, David Thompson. Find me the right lady, then I'll be faithful, says certified quality. Dios mío. You cannot be unfaithful to your mother. I need to get my damn toenails done. Are you getting white toes for the summer? Those are the best kind. She can't admit that she likes me. I'm not surprised. Did you think it okay that your GF watched? That is up to you. That depends in the relationship. Do you watch it? I'm going to look fleek for the summer. Fleek. What did you like, 40? Using the word fleek. You're definitely a millennial. Hola, betrayed by sings. Hola, Cornelius. I could tell by your vocabulary, David. Fleek. Hola, Tarotes. Betrayed by Sing says, how was your day? It is going. Betrayed by Sings, how was your day? How was your weekend? David Thompson says, we used to use that in high school. It just stuck. Hola, Cog. Gracias. Adesha says, the only thing I hate about the summer are June bugs. They are extremely disgusting. Dios mío, do not get me started on the June bugs. I hibernate. When it is June bug season, I hibernate until it gets dark out when they go back into their homes. You will not catch me outside when the sun is up during June bug season. I am like a vampire. David Thompson says mayflies suck too. You know, I was surprised they weren't that bad this year. Betrayed by Sing says everything is going wonderfully. There are no zombies. No zombies. Explain Skid Row. Those are zombies. That is like a zombie village over there. My favorite drink. Adisha says, I remembered you saying you sing one last week and walked the other way. Had me laughing like, oh my goodness, I totally forgot about Jess. I went running so fast I felt bad because Chewy was behind me. And I'm like, Chewy, where are you? And then he's coming past, trying to come and catch up to me. David Thompson says Skid Row is the breeding headquarters for zombies. You see? Betray Bison says that's what I'm talking about. They haven't migrated yet. Ah. Javi says, what kind of dog is Chewy? He is a Chihuahua Border Terrier, so he is technically Mexican and British. Nick says, tell your story walking. ¿Qué? What story? I'm not telling you a story, pendejo. Chewy, Betray by Sing says hi. David says Mexican and British is a wild combination. What? That's Chewy. Adija says, oh my God, I love Chihuahuas. Viva Chewy. Gracias. Jess, viva Chewy. My little baby. My little papacito. My little churrito. I call him chupacabra, chalupa, churrito. The baby, the boy, the man, the ham, the jamon, the babies, the baby boys, mama's baby, Mr. Boots, Mr. Toots, Booty Butts Mang. He has a lot of names. He's 12. Nico says, in other words, walk open day. Oh. I don't like you. If you could marry any wrestler, who would it be? The richest one. Who is the richest? Let's look it up. Oh, Vince McMahon. Doc, he's a billionaire. Hola, Vince. If you are watching. Hola, Jeremy says, hi, beautiful. Fine here. Thank you. Javi says, my cats are my kids. Exactamente. Kenny says, I want another big head ass bulldog. I like bulldogs. Adisha says, dang, he's got a lot of names. Javi says, Razor Ramon. No, the richest one is Vince McMahon. David says, that was an awesome answer. It is the truth. Vince is married, Vince. Well, I'm not going to marry him, obviously. Not that has stopped me before. I have been in situations where my sugar daddy had a wife, and we get her out of the picture. I pretty much tell her, mira, you're either going to work with me on this. I don't love him. I don't care for him. I just want the money. Or we're going to just take it from you and then you don't get nothing. If you play along with me, you will get money. And usually they don't care. They're down for the deal. Hola, Clarence Woodhouse. He says, hi, beautiful. How are you doing today? Where are you from? I'm from Winnipeg, Mantibota, Canada. Hola, Clarence. I'm Racheta Puñeta Chancleta with the tetas. I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, originally from Miami, but now I'm in my cousin's ghetto apartment in Los Angeles. Kenny says, definitely Vince McMahon. He could kill someone and only get $500 fine. Exactamente. Hola, still me. Let's see. One time, one of my sugar daddies was like, oh, I got you this necklace. And I can tell it was used. So I blackmailed the wife into getting her necklace back to give me more money than the necklace was worth. Pendeja, she didn't know it was a gift. Sahil says, are you a cougar? I'm a gold digger. I'm a money magnet. I don't know what that is, Javi. Adesha says that's an awesome mix, very unique culturally speaking. Jess, Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, half loca, other half super loca. Did you guys see that movie Obsession? I have not watched it because I normally don't like scary movies, but I feel like looking at it, it is like a documentary of who I was before I found out the power of being a goddess and not picking men, and now I do things different. But when I did have a heart, I was like Nikki. Garbage Sharama Chicken Shawarma says, "What did you rate yourself out of 10?" I'm higher than a 10. 10 is the minimum. Sally says, "Have you watched 365 Days?" No. David Thompson says, "You need to buy yourself a scanner that checks the legit checks jewelry so you can check in front of the sugar daddy." I have one in my purse. Still me says, "Half loca, the other half super loca." It's true. Random says, "Have you ever hit someone in the balls?" Of course. Darby says, "Hi, Cheetah. How are you?" What a joke. Higher than a 10. Yes, much higher than a 10. You cannot relate because you are not in the same bracket as me. I am out of your league emotionally, financially, physically, talent wise. You have one in your purse. Yes. John says, "Hello again, beautiful. How are you doing?" I'm John. Welcome back, John. Ario says, "How are you so fine, ma'am?" Thank you. Thank you so much. So I don't have super chats yet. I do not have super chats yet. I'm close to monetization. Less than 200 hours to go. Pero in the meantime, I put my Cash App in the comments. It is ping. And the link for the Cash App and the Venmo is in the bio. Anybody who donates, put your email in the notes section because I'm going to send you a photo and a free trial to my Patreons where you will enjoy over 500 pieces of exclusive contents. So make sure to note your email. Hug the like button as if it's your stepsister. That is a very weird thing to say, Stoney. David says, "My Italia, I'm Italian. No woman is out of our league. We created the league." That's not true. You will be humbled by a Latina who wants money. Sahila says, "Your guy must be maintaining long distance relationship." No. I have several sugar daddies. It is like a business. Adija says, "I haven't seen a horror movie in a while. Last one was South Korean horror movie that freaked me out. They've got some really creepy stories. I don't know. Pero this one felt like watching a documentary of who I used to be. Because there was a scene that I seen a clip. They're at a party and I guess they're playing like a spin the bottle game. And this pendejo, mind you, it is supposed to be boys' night. This pendejo is about to kiss some other pendeja, and she comes in, moves the girl out the way, and goes, I would have done worse. I would have done much worse. David says, "It is true, Miss Queen. You know how it is." You look like you have a 4'11" husband. Not anymore. Kenny G says, "South Korea makes really good horror. I don't blame you." The Humble says, "Haha, this was funny." Thank you, The Humble. How many sugar daddies? Let's see. I don't know. I lost count. Stillmy says, "South Korea Dice makes great horror movies." Deshawn says, "I love eating hot tamales because they don't burn my mouth." The Humble Bee says, "You're so funny." Sahi says, "Do you practice self-love?" Yes, I love myself very much. I am a goddess. I am the queen of the world. I am the most beautiful. Stillmy says, "I saw one that gave me nightmares." Garva Sharma is laughing. She count. I tried. I remember Paranormal Activity had me sleep with all my lights on for 2 months. Oh my, you know, I think that was the last scary movie I seen in the theaters, and I was the only pendaja who screamed at the very end when she threw the guy into the camera and came up. I was the only one who physically screamed at the top of her lungs in the entire theater. And I do not regret it. Garbage Shawarma says, jokes aside, do you know how to make pizza and pasta? You're not paying attention if you think I'm cooking. Hellshire says, if no one has told you, you are wonderful, brilliant, beautiful, and hope the rest of your day is amazing. Thank you, Hellshire. Or Hellisher. David says, we should watch horror movies. I can keep you make some rice and beans with pork shoulder. I'll be your sugar butler. Either just says paranormal activity. Oh, hell no, that always freaks me out. The Humblebee says, Jew, make me laugh. I'm going. Bye, the Humblebee. So, putos, what is for dinner tonight? Kenny G says, oh, that makes sense. Cheeks tightened up so hard I took the movie see home with me. Hola, Jesse James. Still me says, 7 people have died in my house. I had to sell it because of the noises. No me lo digas. You are kidding me, right? I do not think I could live in a house where people died. David Thompson says, I already ate steak and cheese for dinner, sorry. Or like a Philly cheesesteak. Adisha says, does Chewy eat dog food or human food? Chewy gets meal prep and a little bit of kibble, so he gets his vitamins and stuff too. I boil him chicken, just boil it. No, nothing, no sazon, no adobo, you know. I boil him chicken and carrots and green beans. Sometimes I boil him carrots and peas. I'm trying to incorporate purple potatoes. Japanese purple potatoes are apparently good for puppies. Sometimes he gets eggs. Sometimes I give him these meatballs that are like a hip and joint supplement, but they're little meatballs. Give Chewy's eggs with the shell. I have never heard of this. I have seen big dogs eating quail eggs, whole quail eggs. You're not kidding, still me, Dios mío. Hola, person whose name I cannot say because it is a cryptex. Adisha says, thank Chewy is spoiled. That is not spoiled. Boiled chicken without sazon or adobo or no love. Deshaun says, I'm an uncle to my niece Lola. Congratulations. Nostravia, Russia. David says, I work in a dog kennel. We give our dogs chicken feed. Oh. What is the chicken? Is it because of the collagen? Is it because of the collagen? Adisha says it's not a bad thing, just means you really love. Exactamente. Yes, it is because of the collagen. I see. Are you mad, bro? First of all, I'm not your bro. Second of all, no, that is my face. I'm unimpressed. Not mad, just never impressed. There's a difference. Dios mío. Deshaun says lame. Deshaun, you are very sensitive. Every time I see you in a live stream, you're crying about something or you're upset or offended by something, and I don't care. Still me says, well, I have to go feed my gimp. Bye. Goodbye, Still me. Tell him I say hello. Anyway, putos and pooties, I want to remind you that I am everywhere. I'm on every social media platform. I'm on TikToks. I'm on Instagrams. A ver, I am on Snapchats. I am in Twitters or X. I am in Threads. I have a Facebook. What else is there? I have Telegram. Telegram, I post links of when I post things and stuff. I have FANSITES. I'm on Patreon and OnlyFans. Everything is in the bio. The ultimate bonita. Gracias, David Thompsons. For the sucios who like feet, I have a question. What is the most you have paid for feet? Oh no, nobody wants to speak up. Before I show me toes, let me see this. Tanka tanka tang. Now everyone is shy. Oh, she's asking questions. It's getting weird now. Please. I enjoyed the stand up, the queen of comedy, that I think it takes a lot of courage to do that. David says, I've never been in 2 feet, but to be honest, I'm more of a bum egg myself. I see. Lodba says the pink. Do you have eyes? Can you see? Can you see that the pillow is pink? Puto. Is the feet fetish thing really lucrative? I will say this. I, as a goddess, I love it. It has changed my life. You know. People think because I have so many sugar daddies that I am a sucia and a slut and all these things, but I am a virgin. They just look at my feet. I am Ludba, and you will never know. You will never know. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. David says, you seem like someone that has above average looking feet. Adisha says, feet fetishes are quite strange, but I'm not one to judge. I just think it's a bit odd. You know, in a talk show that I host, and I have posted old episodes here on the YouTube, so make sure you go check out the videos. But I have a talk show with my friend Angie, the one from Jersey who talks like this. Oh, hi, everyone. I'm Angie. I'm a queen. I'm mean. That is my best friend, and we have a talk show called A Sociopath and a Psychopath. And one of the episodes, we did a research on different food fetishes. Dios mío. There are ones for like bug bites, for when people fall down their stairs, all kinds of things. You know, it was for research. I will put the episode out after this live stream. I'm from Boston and I talk like that as well. Oh, you see, Jersey and Boston very close. So I will share the episode so you guys can see. Ah, yeah, that might be too explicit for YouTube. I will put it on Patreon for free if I cannot put it on YouTube. Make sure to join the Patreon, the paid tier. You can follow it for free, but the content is under the paid tier. Bye, Crunchy Biscuits. Adija says, oh my God, Angie is a legend because I'm from Asbury Park, New Jersey. Oh, you will love her. She's like a mob wife. Just post the link. I'll click it. I don't know if I can do that because Is this clickable? Let's see if I put it here. Can you guys click this? Oh, it is clickable. Oh. Oh, I did not know. So maybe I should put the Cash App link. Let me see if I do the Cash App link instead. You can do whatever you want. Exactamente, Javi. Tricks know they are tricks, but they don't want to feel tricked. Some of them do. Some of them do. It is a thing. It is a thing. I think your link is posted already. Yes, it was posted. Hola, Deshlong. There we go. Now we're talking. There is the link. I think it is absolutely amazing that you can impersonate the East Coast accent so fluently. You should be a voice actress. ¿Qué carajo? Oh, you're talking about Angie? That is what she sounds like. Some of them like to be tricked. Yes, some of them like it. Some of them want to literally just be a human ATM. Javi says, I'm going to go watch your psychopath. Okay, it is here on YouTube. All the episodes are on the Patreon. Al Jones, hola, Racheta. How that bank account looking? You know what? Don't answer. It is looking okay. It is never enough for me. You know me, Al Jones. Work harder, not smarter. Okay? No, work smarter, not harder. David Thompson says, I wish I had enough money to be a human ATM. Me too. Me too. Same. Sally says, when is the last time you got lucky? Got lucky. Let's see. My sugar daddy sent me $5,000 today because I told him I was hungry. That was pretty lucky. I wasn't expecting 5,000. Coño, how much does he think I can eat? True words ain't never been spoke. Ahmed says, sexy dear, how are you? I'm okay, Ahmed. I would be better if you were sending me money. Al Jones says, happy Monday to Drew. Happy Monday to Drew. Al Jones, how was your weekend? David Thompson says, you savage Miss Queen. I love it. I am a savage. $5 grand because you're hungry, Jesus. I know. He could have done better. Pero it was better than usual, so. How many sugar mommies you are? Pendejo. I would never be a sugar mama. I am a sugar baby. I take the money. Please, sugar mama. My culo. David says, you're very quick-witted. You're definitely a comedian. Also Latina. Al John says, better. My goodness, Jess. Hola, Captain Teach. Gorgeous. Thank you, Captain Teach. How are you? How was your weekend? Sahil says, do you practice self-love? Jess, I love myself. I am a goddess. I am the most beautiful. I deserve everything. Men should just give me money for existing. I know what I am. You see, Kyle Douglas is damn you are sexy. Exactamente. Captain Teach, God, you are smoking hot. You see what I'm saying? Hola, Gregory from France. Max says, mommy of. I am not your mother, please. Ziggy says, you don't deserve all that. Oh, Ziggy, you look like you can afford it. You look like the type of guy who would be like, maybe we can split a pack of Newports and a 7-Eleven soda. That is why you're mad at me, Ziggy. Go play your acoustic guitar or something. Go play your acoustic guitar outside of a freaking beach. I'm 52 years old, on my own house, and have a lot of money. I would hope so at 52. That's not a brag. That is bare minimum, Ziggy. Hola, Kyle Douglas. I'm Racheta Puñeta Chancleta with the tetas. I'm a goddess. I'm a queen. I'm Findom. I will take your money with a smile on my face. You can send her 5,000, Ziggy. Exactamente, David Thompson. Captain Teach says, I'm good with Latinas. Are you? Are you sure? Kenny Mac, hola from Ireland. Sahil Kapoor says, last time you dated someone. I have too many sugar daddies on my sugar daddies. I have one now. Ziggy says, you have no idea how much money I have in the bank. I don't, but I know that you insulting me because I think I deserve it means you don't have enough for me. So I don't care how much you have, Ziggy. It is not enough for me. Do you meet your sugar daddy? Of course. Soldier History says, do you have Instagram? Yes, everything is in the bio. David Thompson says, Queen, the goddess doesn't have to date. She's a goddess. Exactamente, David. You get it. Ziggy says, my girlfriend is Latina. I've been with her for 32 years. Oh, I hate to see a sister settle. Adesha says, Latinas are very intelligent, goal-driven, and extremely powerful spiritually, mentally. Thank you. And we're unhinged. Some of us are very crazy, and that works to our advantage. Kyle says, stand up. Can we get a glimpse of you feeling that? Did you send me money? Let's see. Did you set a stand-up donation? No, I don't see Cash App donation notice. Sorry, I'm not standing. Sahil says, how old are your sugar daddies? Are you trying to poach them or something, Sahil? Are you trying to poach my sugar daddies? You're asking a lot of questions about them. My rule for sugar daddies and ladies, if you are watching and you need tips, the more liver spots, the more money. So I like them very old, near death. I prefer if they like, need assistance to move around, because then it's easier for me to get the job done. If I write you, do you answer me? Right where? I'm talking to you here. We're not gonna be pen pals or nothing, puto. David Thompson says, I've dated a few Latinas and they can turn anything into a weapon. They are great lovers, though. Thank you, Kyle. I mean, you will be the hottest one if I go Latina. Adisha says, I wouldn't say they're crazy. Most Latinas have very strong personalities and they're extremely passionate. Well, as a Latina, I will tell you, they are crazy. Okay? I know better. So he says, okay, good, sorry, because one day you might see me as your sugar daddy too. I don't know, Sahio. You've been talking a lot and I have not seen no donations. Hola, Justin Cocaracha. Jessie B says, damn, baby, you're beautiful. Thank you, Jessie, for noticing. It's true, Adeja. Hola, Amber Leaf. Justin Cucaracha says, love the way you say my name. Don't get too excited. Gregory says, laughing so hard. Hola, Izu Ukacharia from Nigeria. Dios mío. Did you know Michael from 90 Day Fiancés, who was with Angela? Did you know who that is? Captain Chi says, I think I could tame Latina heat. Impossible. You'll probably make it worse. You will just ignite the fire. I'm good. Do you know Michael from 90 Day Fiance? Easy Ucheria. Jesse B says, you want me to give you some money? Yes, Jesse B. The Cash App link is pinned. By the way, Susios y Susias, make sure to join my fan sites in the bio. Follow my socials. Get some merchandise. Come to a live show. If you want to learn how to make money, check out my Stan store. I sell ebooks, coaching guides, live streaming guides, social media guides. You can book a coaching call with me and I'll tell you how to get a sugar daddy. Get a Cameo. You can get a personal video in Cameo. I will make fun of you. I will roast you. I will tell your baby mom that you gave her crabs. Whatever you want. Jesse B says, damn, come to Waco, Texas. Did you send me money for a flight? Let's see. No donations for Texas flights. Stilby says, Betsy Sue locked me. I be her shed. What? Oh, in her shed. Okay, let's see it, Jesse. Anyway, so as you know, I'm Racheta Puneta Chancleta with the tetas. I am toxic. I am Latina. I am a goddess. I am a money magnet. I manifest anything I want. I'm beautiful. Sofia Vergara is jealous of me. You know. Do you speak English? What language do you think I am speaking, puto? Captain T says, I'm fireproof. Besides, I like a little roast. You like s'mores. Gregor says, 1 million euros or a million kisses. A million euros, please. I don't want kisses. Ugh, don't touch me. No me toques. Que no me toquen. If you ask me if I want money or anything else, you are not paying attention to me. If that is a question that comes out of your mouth, you are clearly not listening. What about Naria? ¿Qué carajo es Naria? I don't know what that is, Use Correa. LOA, that face you made. It is true. It is a disappointment and judgment. Money? Oh, Nigerian money? No, I want American money. I know Nigerian money is not worth as much. I know it is not the same. Plastic Dreams, guys. Hey, you look amazing. Thank you, Plastic. What is it like that, pesos? ¿Qué? Thank you, Uzu. David says he's going to give you 5 million Nigerian dollars. I wonder how much that is. Let's see. 5 million Nigerian Naira to USD. That is only $3,648.17. Noted. Never moving to Nigeria. Captain Teach says, you judging what you haven't had yet. No, I'm not going to. Tony says, you got beautiful lips. Thank you. Tony Aguilar, hola. Explorer says, social media is the place of the nastiest people. And also the most sensitive crybabies. Wham Bam says, you look like a Jersey Shore mob wife. Thank you. David says, that's less than your food allowance. I got $5,000 because I told one of my sugar daddies I was hungry. Please. Jefferson says, hello, Dollface. Hope you're doing good. Call me some of your comedy like it. Hola, Jefferson. Spurs says, move to Cayman Islands. No, thank you. I don't want to move to an island. I'm not interested in nature. Gross. Jefferson says, I like your accent too. Thank you, Jefferson. So, as you guys know, I don't have super chats, Jay. I am close. Less than 200 hours to go, putties. The Cash App is pinned in the comments and is in the bio with Venmo. Stillme says, Google Pay won't accept food stamps. I'm sorry. Juicy says, you speak faster. Do I speak too fast? Thank you, Uze Ocherion. Explorer says Cash App doesn't work in Europe. Venmo does. David Thompson says, thanks for the great time. I have to have. Bye, David. Certified Quality says, can I get a sip? I'm not sharing my drinks with nobody. But this is the Yerba Madre Revelberry. Captain teaches my sarcasm will get on then fire and desire. ¿Qué? Tony Aguilar says, I loved you. Do you love me? Let's see. I do not see a donation from Tony Aguilar. You don't love me. How much does the drink cost? Like $2 and change. Very good. You're welcome. You can get them online. Is this the cheapest drink? I don't know if it is the cheapest. All their flavors, they're the same. They're the same price. Tarbs Ahmed says, I marged you. You cannot even spell. You cannot marry me. Bye, Uzu. Captain G says, sorry, I got big hands. I work with plumbing companies, so it's hard for me to type on these little bitty keys. Use the computer. A waste of money. Anyway, so I have a question. If you guys could see me do any kind of skits, what kind of skits would you guys like to see? Or if you wanted me to review something or do a reaction to things, what kind of things would you like? Would you like advice on dating? Would you like me to react to, like, I don't know. I'm trying to get an understanding of what you guys want to see from me besides my feet and my cucaracha. Because that seems to be all anybody's interested in. Let me see your feet. Oh, and my culo. Let me see your feet, your culo, and your cucaracha. Pal carajo. Cooking. Ugh. You're not paying attention, Captain Teach. I made tacos once. Don't get used to it. Do not get used to it. Sound don't match the video, fix it. I think that is your phone. That is your connection. Captain G says, well, food is the way to a man's heart. So is a knife. So is a knife. It is faster. This live stream is so dead today. Do you know, my friends have been saying that their lives have been dying too. So I'm going to share this to my Facebook and my fan sites. In another life, a bullet is fastest. That's true. That's a good one. Hola, James Figueroa. How are you? Hola, Luan Fonseca. You sound like an actor from a novela. I'm good. How are you? What are you doing? How was your weekend? Hola, Luan. How was your weekend? Antonio says, is that your hair wig? This is my hair. You see? Real hair. Hola, Joey Prakash. Captain G says, how about something with cars? To react to cars. Do I look like a lesbian to you? Joy Prakash says, you're sexy. I know. Thank you for noticing. Hola, Ezra. My weekend is very day. I'm retired now, 66. Oh, what did you retire from? What did you retire from? Hola, Jorge. Ezra says, where are you from? I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, original from Miami, Florida. I'm in Los Angeles with my cousin Stephanie in her ghetto apartment with popcorn ceilings. Dios mío. Certified says, blocks away from me, store sells wigs I can buy and mailed you some. They have nice versions. Thank you, but I do not wear wigs. I'm good, Jorge. How are you today? Hola, Fast Rose. He says, hey, girl, you look great. Thank you. Joey Prakash says, what is your age? 747. Captain Teach says, no, I bet there are a lot of ladies that would chow down. Tony says, you show sexy lips, keke. James says, retired from working. Ezra says, can you come to Papua New Guinea? No, thank you. No. Jorge says she's obviously 22. Did you do anything fun this weekend, Jorge? Can you do a 360 with your body? Let me see. Did you send me a 360 donation? No, I do not see a Cash App donation, so I'm not doing nothing. The Cash App is pinned in the comments. Ezra says Papua New Guinea is a beautiful country altogether to do business. I don't know about that one. Let me look it up. Papau. Oh no, this is very tribal. This is very like hardcore. I'm not interested in this life. No, thank you. Maybe for a vacation, you know. Maybe for vacation someday, pero no. I don't like flying. That flight is gonna be very long. Hola, Marco. Jorge says, I worked but also checked out a Portuguese sailing ship in Manhattan. Today was a resting chill day. What did you do today, Queen? Ay, what did I do today? Signed up for a new platform to sell pictures of my feet. Took pictures of my feet. I went to go get a matcha. I took Chewy for walkings. I told my sugar daddy I was hungry and he sent me $5,000. So I bought some groceries and some sushi. Let's see, what else did I do? Cursed out a neighbor. Not my neighbor, Stephanie's neighbor. But I'm staying here, so they're my neighbors while I'm here. Let's see. Looked at myself in the mirror and told myself I'm beautiful for like 40 minutes. I need to watch New Euphoria. I still have to do that. Took some TikToks. Ezra says, by the way, you look so beautiful to her. Thank you. James says, but I love to travel. Hawaii, Florida, Puerto Rico. Of course, I stay at Baños de Cosmo. Jorge said, oh, but of course. Joey Parkash says, are you wild? Dorlin, hola Dorlin, good night. Lucky says, just spicy, muy caliente. Jorge says, only 3 minutes, 45 minutes. 45 minutes of just staring at myself and giving myself positive affirmations. You know. Adisha says, I tried to send donation, but there's another lady with your Cash App name. Her name. What? Use the link. Just click the link that is pinned in the comments. Captain Cheat says, I can't deal with your crazy self. As two in the room, I believe would have the whole room cracking up. Bye, Captain Teach. Handle 8701, have you been to Culebra? No. Hola, Culsico. This is just some water. Hello, mistress. How are you? I'm not your mistress. Water. This one is water. This one is a yerba madre. Al Jones says thought it was tequila on ice. No, I only drink when I'm stressed or partying with family. Hola, Jacob. Who are you? What is your name? I'm Racheta Puñeta Chancleta with the tetas. You can call me Racheta or Goddess. Let's see. I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan from Miami, Florida. I'm at my cousin Stephanie's apartment in Los Angeles. It's very sad here. She has popcorn ceilings, One of the lights in her kitchen don't work. Her neighbors, I think, are retards or something. I don't know what the hell is going on. Darlin says, "You're so harsh when you're ready." ¿Qué? I'm so harsh when I'm ready? What does that even mean? No entiendo, sinceramente. I never check my Facebook messages. I have Facebook messages I haven't replied to since 2023. James Figueroa says, "I loved your attitude." Thank you, James. John says, "Wish should be never stressed in that case." Oh, I'm barely stressed. You're right. Hola, Taiwan Ped. Joseph says, "Big old hoops." These are my casual hoops. I was born with these. Hola, Alex. Darlin says, "Be kindly." That's not a thing. Kulsiko says, "Give me some drink from your sweet mouth, please." Get out of my chat, grape. James Figueroa says, "I love tough women." Hola, Ravi. Stillme says her name is Queen. Respect her. Thank you. Patrick. Hola, mamacita. That's the best I could come up with. Loved you. John says, "Jesus, 2023." Yes, 2023, maybe more. There's because that's the ones that I see. Oh, there's one from 2020. There's one from 2019. Dios mío. Do not message me. I don't answer my messages on social media. If you want to work with me, I have an email. And if you want to chat with me, you join the fan site. It is what it is. Okay? Okay? Okay. Does your cousin work at the strip club? Oh, Jess, esa sucia Hennessy. My cousin with the ponytails who talks like freaking Miley Cyrus, like she's not Latina. Jorge says, "So tell us, what is your type? Rich, loaded, generous, near death, lots of liver spots, in a wheelchair or walker, paraplegic, no arms, no feet, can't hear, can't see, bald, lots of hair, gray hair, blonde hair, black hair, brown hair, Chinese, dirty knees, Japanese, look at these. Que a mí no me importa." Thank you, Kusiko. Hola, Robert. Thank you, James. Does your cousin work at the Sleepy Beaver? Yes, Hennessy does. Hola, Hybrid. Thank you, darling. Narco Queen. Oh, Griselda. Yes, I get Griselda a lot. The difference between Griselda is me is she's a pendeja and worked hard. I'm not doing all that for money. No. She should have found the guy who does the deals and just taking his money. You see, she did not think to work smarter. She worked harder. Oh, I'm la patrona. I'm Griselda Blanco. Bah, I'm a drug lord. Pendeja, all that hard work. Please. This one's asking to see tetas. Get the hell out of here, pendejo. Hola, Chewy. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Come here, Bobby. Come here, baby. This is Mama's baby. This is Mama's baby boy. Look at my baby. Look at my baby boy. Mira Mama's baby. Mira Mama's baby boy. Look at my baby. Chewy, you are pulling my hair. When you judge me for what I do, just know I am a single mother of one. Okay? So if you're gonna judge me for having sugar daddies and taking money, remember who I have to provide for. Never enough, nunca. Never enough, Al Jones. Hennessy's your cousin. Damn, she's hot. She gets really when. Okay, Jacob, gracias. This one says, "Sami Hading Dong. I want to see your neck, please. I think it's beautiful." Darlin says he's hungry. No, he is not. He is very well fed. That's a rough looking dog. I'm blocking you. You cannot talk shit about my dog, pendejo. Opérate. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to block you. You're going to timeout. Let it be a lesson. You talk you talk crap about somebody's kids, they will block you. Or worse. Or worse, isn't that right, Papa baby? Isn't that right, Papa baby? Mexicana, Puerto Rico y Guatemala. No comments for Jew. Exactamente, Jorge. Talking about someone's child like this. Coño! And I bet you his kids look like crap. No one's telling him that his kids are ugly because it's unethical. But you can talk shit about my dog. No, I don't think so. Not today. Not today, cabrones. I will fight someone for my dog. Isn't that right, Chuchu? I will. I will catch a grenade for you. Throw my hand in a blade for you. Jump in front of a train for you. You know I do anything for you. I will go through all of this pain. Take a bullet straight to the brain. Yes, I would die for you, choo choo. But you won't do the same. Like your snake print. It is cheetah print. I don't know what that is, China. Chiana. Snake print. Exactamente. It's cheetah print. What is another song I can sing to Julie? Gina says Britain Got Talent. I am not British. Do I have to be British to do it? And what will be my talent? Hola, judges. Hola, Britain's Got Talent. My name's Racheta Puñeta Chancleta with the tetas, and my talent is scamming men out of money. My talent is berating men. My talent is narcissism. That is what I'm asking you. Money, 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 money. Joey, you smell like culo. I think I need to give you a bath, Poppy. Money, 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 money. If I was gonna go and Britain's Got Talent, what do you guys think my talent should be? What would I tell the judges? Your talent is bothering the dog. I am not bothering my song. I am comforting him. Do you see how relaxed he is? I am lowering his cortisol levels. This is a fun fact, but it's true. If you go over here by the nape of the dog's neck, down to like the middle of the neck, it releases cortisol for them. I'm that bish. Okay, I like it, Jorge. He won't bite you. Of course, he will not bite me. I am his mother. I love him. The singing ABBA, yes, that's one of my favorite songs. Money, money, money. Another song I like is Me and Benjamin Franco stay in the banco, getting chicks like Nike everywhere that I go. Drew ain't getting no pesos. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Dame un cheque. Quiero dinero. China says, you're the mother of the dog. Jess. Isn't it obvious? Mira, we look exactly alike. Exactamente. I carried him for 9 months. Jorge says, Judge, what is your talent, Queen? Taking your husband's money while he thanks me for calling him a bitch. Exactamente, Jorge. You get it. You get it, Jorge. Let me. I want to screenshot that. Exactamente. We need to spend some time together and the doggy. We do not need to spend time together. Did you send an application donation? No, I do not see a donation. Oh, this is so, B. Simone is kind of a pain in the ass right now. I used to be subscribed to her mailing list because she used to sell these lip glosses. Now she keeps sending emails about how they're going out of business. Just close the store already. I don't need more emails about it. Have you ever been bitten by a dog? No. Dorlin says, stop it, behave. No, I will not stop it. You have done nothing for me. Therefore, I do not respect you. And even if you did, I probably wouldn't respect you either. So do not tell me to behave because that makes me want to be meaner. Jorge says, she didn't bite the dog? How did you know she didn't bite the dog? That is a good question. Do you know, I have seen people who like bite their dogs and lick their dogs and cats. Dress 8M says, shut up. Oh, let me help you. I'll kick you out, pendejo. You want me to shut me up? Cool. I'll kick you out. There, now it's quiet. Dorland says, I will bite you like a dog and I will probably get rabies. Do you want to get down, puppy? Do you want to get down, puppies? Okay, there you go. China says cats are better than dogs. Are you gay? That is a very gay man thing to say. Adisha says, why are people so mean to you? Because I intimidate them with my confidence and beauty, and that's okay because I'm meaner. Hola, Alex Mello. China says cats are lovely and sweet. Yes, they are. I like cats. But I don't like men who like cats. Jorge says, hey, I'm bi and do love cats, so yeah. That tracks. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Racheta knows. Amberleaf says, get them told, doll. Hola, Carlos. Dorlin says you're cruel and you're soft. Get a backbone. This is not cruelty. This is tough love. Actually, I'm lying. It is cruelty because I don't love you. Did you remember me? Yes, Carlos. Jorge says, funny enough, most Marines love cats. That's for the PTSD. China says, what is your day job? Existing, taking men from money, money from men, selling pictures of my feet. Atisha says, my bank won't allow me to link my card to the Cash App. I apologize because I tried for like 20 minutes. It's okay. Just I do, Carlos, in the bio. Go to where it says all my links and you will see it there. Excuses, Atisha, says Jorge. You said it, Jorge, not me. Thank you, Carlos. By the way, make sure you guys follow my socials. Join the Telegram. I post updates in the Telegram. I'm starting to post more on there. Join the FANSITES. I'm everywhere in Snap, Insta, Twitters, Facebooks, TikToks, YouTubes, Threads. I have a stand store. ¿Qué más? Make sure you find the episodes of A Sociopath and a Psychopath. You can watch all the episodes now in the Patreon, but there are some episodes that I have posted here. Hola, Jaime. Adja says, at least I'm not trying to insult her for little no reason. She's really talented and there's no need for negativity. Thank you, Adja. And it's okay. I'm going to be monetized soon. Here, let me tell you guys how many hours I have. Where's YouTube Studios? ¿Dónde carajo está YouTube Studio? Oh, aquí. Two hundred, 197 hours exactly to go. So if you guys want to help, go binge watch my channel, go binge watch the videos, share my channel, share the live streams. You know, there's a lot of things you guys can do to support me, even if you cannot financially support. Hola, Monique. You're pretty, you're nice, you're everything to me. Even if you're not my blood, you are so pretty. Thank you, Monique. Jorge says that's true, Adja. No need to hate on her. She would just use it as fuel. Exactamente. You guys have seen it. Que a mí no me importa. I will roast everybody. I roast my grandmother. Amberleaf says, you're a diamond. Where have you been hiding? You're amazing. I've subscribed. Iron made outside, diamond made inside. Thank you, Amberleaf, for subscribing. Do you think for my next mugshot, do you think I should be serious? Or like pouty? Like, oh no, I got arrested again. Holding my little sign. Do you know the little sign that you have to hold? Please free me. Angry. Ah! Last time I had a photo shoot with the little sign. And they were like, Racheta, just stay still. And I was like, I can't. I cannot help it. It is natural for me to pose and be stunning. Dramatic is good too. Adisha says, God bless your grandmother, and Pouty looks very phenomenal. Thank you. Okay, let's see. What is the last episode I posted here? Pouty will work from the motor. Exactamente, Jorge. Exactamente. See, Jorge, you get it. You get it. And I think the reason you get it is because of the bisexual thing. You can tap into the feminine with me. Hey! Jaime says it got, I don't know what that means, Jaime. I'm trying to find this episode. Let me see. There is an episode. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. They're all on Patreon. So I'm gonna tell you what the episodes are about. You can watch them on Patreon. They're telling you the worst millennial trends and bringing you hilarious segments like a mowing and whole story, telling you about the difference between Gen Z and millennials, how to deal with bullies, what men would ask Santa for if they were honest in Christmas, roasting ridiculous Halloween costumes. A ver, how to know if you have goddess privilege, roasting male sitcom characters, roasting Donald Trump, international scams, celebrities who are rich but look poor, roasting presidents, telling you our writers, talking about undercover sucias, top 10 Jerry Springer moments, giving you our laws of scamming, Hollywood cliches that we hate, giving tips to incels, talking about sitcom characters we would scam, talking about why we can't be strippers, Christmas characters we commit crimes with, if we were Santa Claus, Christmas gifts that are scams, celebrities we think are in the closet, Instagram versus reality, songs we find emo, most iconic horror movie characters, men with mommy issues. Here it is, episode 66. That's the one I'm going to put on YouTube for you guys to see. That is the kinks and fetish episodes. 65, let's see. Ugly celebrity feet. Cartoon characters we commit crimes with. Discussing products that help criminals, so take notes. Mandela effect. Roasting superheroes. Men who had the audacity. Fashion trends that should never make a comeback. Ridiculous rom-coms. Talking about jobs we think are scams. Criminal careers and their salaries. Instagram versus reality is a serious wake-up call. Yes, that is an episode. Let's see. Racheta and Angie discuss rich men they find so annoying they don't want them as sugar daddies. Celebrities we'd have dinner with and what they would order. Why we could never be cougars. We ask Santa Claus questions, analyze Christmas music, share our wish lists, and more. TV dads we would marry and why. If a woman was a peeping Tom. that episode, the double standard of nipples. Hola, ducks. Ay, Dios mío. You know, if you cannot laugh at yourself, then you cannot laugh. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can find it now so I can upload it for you guys. The kinks and fetish episode, that is. I don't know what you are asking me, Carlos. Hola, Riha. And then why there is no double standard, the titties can rent. Can they really? Since when? Since when, Jorge? You are lying to me. No me lo digas. Adisha says the laughter is so freaking awesome. Stay happy, blessed, and healthy, madam. Thank you, Adisha. If I had them, what would you want me to do? What do you mean, what would I want you to do? Nothing, puto. You keep them there. Since the 60s. No, you cannot walk around with your tetas out in New York since the 60s. ¿Qué te pasa, Chewy? Oh, I found it. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure. Hola, pussies. Welcome to it. I love it. Being gig in a real club. If I worked up, like, I am so good that I'm gonna make you look homeless. And I think I found it. Yes, we're feminists. Yes, we are feminists. Oh, I have to cut. I forgot we interviewed this pendeja that I'm giving no. I'm giving her no airtime because she's a bitch. So I gotta cut her part out and then I'll upload the episode for you guys. There was a big protest and the mayor made it legal for women to show. But then not anymore. If you walk around New York with your tetas out, you're gonna go to jail. Yeah, so I just have to edit the part where we're interviewing this pendeja and cut it out. And then I will upload it to YouTube for you guys. The argument was that men can have their bare chest out, so it's either ban everyone from doing it so they allow it. I have seen men in Walmart with bigger titties than mine just walking around by the chicken. You are topless by poultry meats with tetas bigger than mine, and it's okay. I assure you, you can do it. I don't know. Carlos, you need to subscribe. I'm not going to entertain that. Just go subscribe or don't, pendejo. You asking question makes me feel like you're already cheap, and I don't want you there. Anytime someone comes in here asking, do you do this? What's on there? What am I paying for? Go, don't do it then. Don't do it. I am not that wrong. I don't care. It's true, Al Jones. That's what they're talking about. That apparently you can have them out in New York. Did you know this, Al Jones? Have you ever heard this lie, Al Jones? Hola, Storm. Adadash says on the episode, everything sucks with Hunter Darkside. If just speed it up, but the 2 times speed, she's singing Freak on a Leash. It's absolutely hilarious. Hunter Darkside is a pendeja. That is not even her name. Oh, excuse me, its name. And you can tell her I said it. I don't care if she's mad. Gregory says, you are a true artist. You are superb. Keep it up. You will be showing us your future selves. Yes, Gregory, I will. Aljon says, I live in Bedford. Hell no, I've never heard of this. Jorge is claiming you can show your tetas in the 5 boroughs. I've never heard of this either, Al Jones. I am on your side, Al Jones. I don't believe it. By the way, I do not have super chats yet, so I put the Cash App link. It is pinned there. It's also in the bio if you guys want to donate. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Okay, let's open Adobe's because I'm gonna edit this clip. I'm gonna cut out this interview of this pendeja. I hate her. Let me tell you the story. So this pendeja comes over to my place to film on our talk show. She is a comedian. She's on OnlyFans, and she was like, "Oh, let's do a collab." Tanka taka tang. Okay, cool. I'll bring you. You know, you can be on our show. We'll tag you. Just make sure you share it so we get some credit too, and we get the shout out. She never shared it. Never did nothing. Never like what a bitch. So I'm erasing her from the interview. You need to go pee pees. Come on. Come on. Go, Juju. Get. Jorge says yes. The answer is yes. Wow. I'm not going to let you talk about my friend Hunter, okay? She's broken, but we love her. Though she doesn't love me, her, or anything, or anyone else for that matter. She is my cousin. I can say she's up in there. Good boy, Juju. Certified Quality says, gotta love a woman who think they're all that and seek to make men's money in any way possible and getting mine, though. Clearly not. She won't cry about it, certified. Exactly. Ain't no fool here, ain't desperate. Okay. That's fine by me. There are a lot of other fools and desperate people, or just people who are kind and support. Some people just like to support because they're entertained and they like me as a person. You know, it's not all about men and taking their money. For Jew, for me, it is. Some support just cause. Exactamente. Some support just cause. Certified, I bet she will, George. That's why she's seeking donations. She's like her lady buddy is live. They've been this way for years. Yes, we have. Adeja says you're definitely a walking blessing, madam. Thank you, Adeja. Jorge says for Jew, for me it is. It's true, Jorge. Aljon says, I don't think that makes them desperate. I don't either. Some of them. But there are some, you know, like the ones who like my feet, they're desperate. Racheta, please, just let me sniff them once. Ugh, fine. Hola, Samantha Rodriguez. How are you? And many females doing it. So you men giving out your cash to these women who don't give a ish about you. Yes, exactly. Hola, Jeremy. $1 million or a date with Soldier Boy? $1 million. Soldier Boy is ugly and broke. Jorge says also certified has a lack of understanding comedy and entertainment. Samantha says I'm good and Jew. I'm okay, Samantha. And understanding of Jess Jorge. And that is okay. Yerba Madre, send me a case. It is so delicious. I literally want every drop. I knew you was gonna say that. Duh. Gregory says laughing so hard. I am serious though, Gregory. Anyway, I'm Racheta Puñeta Chancleta with the tetas. And thank you guys for joining my live stream. Are you new here? Let me know. Hola, di nice. I feel like I've seen most of you. Let's see. I've seen Samantha. I've seen Adeja. I've seen Certified. Jorge, Al Jones, Carlos. I've seen all of you. Dios mío. Drew, exactamente, Al Jones. I've seen Drew. How was your weekend, the nice? Bless Drew. Thank you. Do you know what is annoying? I got a new laptop because I wanted to edit videos on my laptop. And the new laptop doesn't have as much memory as the old laptop. So I still use the old laptop to edit. The new laptop sucks. I hate it. It is not good for editing at all. So I still have to use my dinosaur Dell computer. Even though I bought a new laptop, it is not good for editing. It is true. Good thing you don't throw away the old one. Ay, not yet. Not yet. Maybe I will sell it and get a better one. Exactamente, Jorge. Not yet. Exactamente. Ken Gregor says, "Are you funny?" I'm not joking about nothing. Do not be sorry. Why would you be sorry? I like my accent. On Wednesdays, I'll give you an address for your big show. Kike, you'll give me an address for what big show? Gregory just says things. Gregory just says things. Adisha says, "I'm no hater. I genuinely respect and appreciate your time because time is valuable. Have a blessed have a blessed day and God bless you and those that you love and trust. A rato to Chewy as well. Bye, Adeja. Hola, Joey. I hope no leopards or cats were killed in the making of that blouse. No. Bye, Sarkis. Oh, hello, beautiful. Glad to see you again. Hola, Sarkis. Al Jones says, I know, got on Cali now, but you live in Miami. How's it out there, Miami? That is. It's gotten ghetto. Mr. Jones says, my love. My love. Did you send money to say such things? I mean to say you're out there in Cali. Yes, in my cousin Stephanie's ghetto ass apartment with popcorn ceilings. I don't like it here. I do not like it at all. ¿Dónde carajo is this video? Did it not download? Why didn't it download? Espérate. Oh, I see. Pain in my culo. I'm a chef. I would love to cook for you. That's a cheap date. I don't like guys who cook for me. I like guys who take me to restaurants. Why are you there if you don't like it? Also, how long are you gonna stay? I am here because Miami was getting ghetto and the cops were, starting to look for things. I cannot discuss here in YouTube. But we'll just say one of my sugar daddies is very reminiscent of like Narcos. And when things like this start happening, I'm leaving. That is your problem. I don't care if you bought me a car and you gave me money from this business. That is your business. That is your problem. I'm leaving. Okay. I am not a pendeja. I am no ride or die. I am no, oh, you're my ride or die. No. You die and I ride to the next state. Hola, Steven. Where would you want to live? I don't know yet. I've been to so many places, and trying to figure it out. The cops, what? Yes, Al Jones, the cops. Carlos says, what food would you like, baby? Really, if you don't notice, every time one of you call me baby, my lip does that because I am disgusted. Al Jones says, oh no, the scamming is getting out of hand. They're becoming sloppy out there. Miami's gotten ghetto. Te lo dije. Te lo dije, Al Jones. I told you. I told you. Miami's gotten very ghetto. Demasiado. This episode does not even want to download because of that pendeja. I know that's why it doesn't want to download. Oh, it's not even worth it. Don't even bother cutting her out. It's okay. I'm going to try again. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to take it as a sign from God. Miami is a scam, like the city itself is a scam. Where are my scamming sucios at? Spend that money fast, 20, 50s, hundreds cash. Go in there, go jar bag. Boosting sucias, where you at? Stuff in that bag. Tang, taka, tang, kan, tang, kan, tang. Spinach, 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 spinach. Exactamente. That is why Young Miami made that song. Carlos says, sorry, but you are genuinely beautiful. Thank you, Carlos. Where are my scamminess bitches at? Throw that money fast. 20, 50s, hundreds cash. That is my impression of Fantasia. Go in there, go. Or, no, what is her name? Macy Gray. Go in there, go, your man. 60 bitches, where you at? Joe walked her into that song. Exactamente. It is their fault, Al Jones. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Hola, Thomas. You sure they're not the Edith Bunker version? Edith Bunker. ¿Quién carajo es Edith Bunker? Do you like paella? Yes, I do. All in the family. Oh, that is not Edith Bunker. Maybe I just showed my age in that one. Or all in the family. Thomas Greek loved you when she would sing, but she sounded like a bird. Those who hit the hip hooray! Those were the days. That is what Edith sounds like. It is very different. Hola surrenders. Baby, you're so cute. Baby loved you, dear beloved. Did you send money? No, there is no love here. Where is it? Oh, espérate. I think I have to rename this. That is why I have to rename this file. Rename. .mov. Is that what it is? Now I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Dios mío. Yes.mov. Now it should download like a video. Soundwave says, hey, Archie. Hey, Archie! Jeremy says, did you send money? Exactamente. Surrender says, welcome, good morning, dear. It is 5:15 at night. Hola, Anthony. Money is love. For me, it is. Al John says, so no similarities to each his own, okay? Yes, no similarities. Surrender says, baby, do you know I like you, dear? No, you don't. You didn't send money and I don't care. You don't like me. You've done nothing for me. Jeremy says, you sound like my kid's mother. It's actually kind of scary. My PTSD is flaring up. Well, I'm definitely not a mother, besides Chewy. DMS says, do you know Bobby Lee? No. Samidan is still talking about seeing my neck. Wayne says, hola from Australia. Hola, Wayne. Aljon says, oh, good question. Shout outs to Bobby Lee. He lives out there in Cali. I don't know who that is. At this point, I am sucking flavored air. If she gets the chancleta, would that make the PTSD worse? Soundwise says, if you did, the whole live would be hilarious with wig and glasses. How about Tim Dillick? No. Hola, Big Max. Carlos says, meat or chicken? Carlos, did you know that chicken is a meat? Surrender says, baby, send you flying kiss. Oh, gross. No, don't touch me. Big Max says, hey friend, how's it going? It's going, Big Max. How are you? Okay, now I got the video. Hijo de la grande puta. Yes, a comedian from San Diego that lives in California has a podcast with Drew Santino called Bad Friends. You'll love. I don't know who these people are. Excuse me. Big Max says the same is going just about. Jorge says heat-seeking flying kiss. You give him Matt TV vibes. Gracias. Where are my scamming poppies at? Spend their money fast. 20s, 50s, hundreds cash. Go in your go jar bag. Boosting sucias, where'd you at? Madam, you are so brave, woman. What is your comprehension level in English? Oh yeah, there was some character on Matt TV she reminds me of now. I remind you of a Matt TV character. ¿Quién carajo? Bonquiqui? Bonquiqui is not me. Bonquiqui sounded like she was from the ghetto. She was hot? Dios mío. The girl who pretended to work in Burger King. I remember her. I got a complicated order. And it was just a regular order. That's how I would be if I had to work in Burger King. Everything would be complicated to me. I have to talk to someone. I got a complicated order. I have to wear those ugly outfits. I got a complicated order. Everything would be complicated. I would hate it all. Please. Carajo! There we go. Okay, perfection. Now let's let this play until we get to the part with the pendeja I gotta cut out. I have a freaking burger in my nose and nobody told me. You guys are just sabotaging me, letting me walk around here with a bat in the cave. Terrible. Cry? Who's gonna cry? I wouldn't cry. I don't know if I've ever cried. I think I just get angry or just leave. Thank you for subscribing, DMS. And just to remind you all, I have FANSITES, I have Patreon, I have OnlyFans, and I'm on every social media platform. I am in Snapchats, I am in Instagram, I am in TikToks, I am in Bookface, I am in Twitters or X, in Threads. I have Clapper, I have Telegram. I am all over the place, pooties. It added character. What added character? Crying? And MySpace, honey. Oh, Dios mío. Did you remember MySpace? I barely remember MySpace. It was a time when social media was just becoming a thing. And we used to have corny theme songs on our pages. Like anyone cared what the hell the song behind the page was. Nobody cared. Nobody cared what the song was. And we're over here taking hours to pick a theme song for our MySpace. MySpace still exists. Why is there no sound on this video? You know what? Oh, it is still loading. That's why. MySpace taught me HTML back in 2002. I almost always muted people's songs. Okay, now let's see. Why is this not playing the sound? It seems that they do not want you guys to see this episode. You're gonna have to go to Patreon. Because I don't know what carajo is going on. It's pissing me off. Rosie Perez, Sofia Vergara vibes. Gregory says, big kisses. You're a top artist. You're amazing. I have to go. It is 2:21 a.m. here. I start at 3. Goodbye, Gregory. Thank you. Hola, Demetrius. Honey, I'm home. Work was fine. Did you send me money if work was so fine? You try turning el volumen up. Jess, but I am editing a video, so I do not even see the decibels moving. You know? Let's see if it plays here. If it does not play here, it's not gonna work. And I don't know why. Play, carajo! Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, it is working. Entonces no entiendo por qué it's not playing in Adobe's. Let me move it to here. Move to desktop, Jess. Move that, close that. Let's reopen Adobe. Maybe Adobe needs an update. This is why I need an assistant. John Anthony says, "Jew, all be good to this lady. Behave yourselves." Thank you, John Anthony. Did anybody watch that movie Obsession? Did you love it? So I'm going to edit this, upload this. Then I got to film WWT. I'm covering the clash in Italy. That's going to be the next WWT. I want to try to get it out by tomorrow morning, but we'll see. It is hard being beautiful and talented because you have to spread yourself so thin. I gotta do TikToks. I have to take pictures. I gotta post and snap. I gotta make reels. I gotta do YouTube. I gotta stream. I gotta take pictures of my feet. I didn't see it. Me either. But all the commercials and the clips I'm seeing, it's like watching a documentary of who I used to be before I started decentering men and centering money. Okay. Okay, it is working. Welcome to a sociopath and a psychopath. So, welcome to our new segment called Nope. Do all that stuff. Okay, right here. Cut that. A ver. Put some hearts in the chat. Hola, Robocop. A guy went to the priest and said, Father, I keep hearing a voice telling me what to do. Am I possessed? No, son, you're married. Al John says, how is Marissa doing? Hi, Tia Marissa. A ver, what is she up to today? It is Monday. I know she's going to watch. She's probably in Buffalo Wild Wings trying to get them to play wrestling in the big TVs. They never do. They never play wrestling in the big TV for her, but she's always going to ask. Want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings and watch wrestling with your favorite auntie? Dinner's on me. Fine, Thea. They're not going to play the wrestling, though. And then she's mad because she has to go watch the replay later. It is true, Al Jones. And the people in Buffalo Wild Wings are like, but they're watching the football game. You got 48 TVs in here. You can't play wrestling on one of them. Hola, Victor. Hi, baby girl. Where you from? Not your baby girl. I'm Racheta Puneta Chancleta with the tetas. I am a goddess. I am a queen. I will empty your wallet clean. Jorge says that's outrageous. That they won't play it for her, right? Okay, I think that is it. Pa'l carajo with that pendeja. I mean, really, all she had to do was tag us. And she couldn't do that. So now I have blacklisted her from all collaborations. Wrestling is a sport, right, Jorge?
You know, it's fun to make people suffer. I enjoy it. I enjoy it too. I think it's my ancestor brujeria. You know, they used to do all that stuff. Everything that has passed on to my kids. So the first topic suggestion.
Yay, okay, we did it. Now let's check the sounds.
About me as I am crazy. Yes, if you're not as crazy, then it will.
Okay. Let's export from your dad's house. I am exporting the episode to upload it for you guys in YouTube. Oh, this is a long one. This is like 17 minutes. It was longer, but I got the interview. I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, Victor, from Miami. Pero I'm in Los Angeles in my cousin's popcorn ceiling ghetto ass apartment. Al John says, Racheta, I'm surprised you haven't met any wrestlers that you can scam out of their tights. I don't care to scam anyone out of anything except money. But you know, a few of them follow me. This is a good idea, Al Jones. I should message them. The ones who are married, because you know, they will probably still want to meet me. Oh, Jess. Now that we're here having lunch, intimate, private, on a beautiful balcony, in a hotel lobby. I'm sure you wouldn't want your wife to know about this, would you? WWE World Reigning Champion. However, will we keep this lunch meeting quiet? Victor, you formed all of Trinidad. That is impressive. I formed Trinidad. Ah, Jess. Wow. So you are in construction, Victor. It's true. Oh, really? Ken McGregor says, do you meow? Do you shut up? Cam, you're one of those guys who like when girls step on your face or something, aren't you? Construction, exactamente, Al Jones. You formed all of Trinidad. That is a lot of construction. No uwu for you. ¿Qué es uwu? Form. Did you see it, Al Jones? Did you see it, Ben Liam? Did you guys see it? I know you see it. Oh, wow, this is not going to take that long. It says it's going to take about 7 minutes. Hola, Alessandro. You're so dumb, you cannot even spell the insult right.